MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the New York Yankees. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. Getting the nod in this one, Carlos Rodon. What do we need to know here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Cabrera brings it in, and there's one away. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Geraldo Perdomo in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Ball inside.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering is down low. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. So a man at first, and now it's going to be Ketel Marte. There's a strike. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And there's a foul ball. Perdomo, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that misses. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. That one missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it stays fair. In comes the first run of the game as the Diamondbacks take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it.
Throw to second, and he's out.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get in the scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Randall Grichuk in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And that is out of play.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And today's starter, Corbin Burnes. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Oh, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty.
Ball, that counts.
Stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Aaron Judge at the plate. Second in the AL in home runs. Judge comes up empty there. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. He shoots one out to right. His 4th home run. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next to hit, Giancarlo Stanton. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-1.
Back back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. And it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gurriel handles the chance, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now in the Bronx. Now, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Rodon back to work. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Gurriel went deep in his most recent game. That to right. And it's out of play, a foul ball. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Outside low, ball 2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. And there's a strike.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Runner takes off, fouls one off, 2-2. Gurriel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
2 down. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Nasty pitch right there. 0-1. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. That just misses. And 1-1. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Just missed. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Cain since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Next offering is outside. He goes down looking. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Burns. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering. And when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Ball 1 there.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Just missed.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Out to short. Perdomo throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo.
Nope.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one. No outs, runner on second. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Base knock right field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Ketel Marte. And a foul ball. Perdomo aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses the zone. 1-0. Man at first, one away. Here goes the runner. And that one fouled off. Step off throw to first. Perdomo back in standing. One run across to the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Cut off, throw to second, and he's there with a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Second and third, 1 away. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and he breaks his bat. Over to Goldie. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he's already singled in this game. Gurriel gets a piece. 2 outs with a runner at third. The next pitch misses. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Way inside.
I got 3 and 2.
him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Yankees 2. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grichuk under it. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup, and here comes Bellinger. Grounded out his first time up. There's a strike up high, and it's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And ball 1. Gosigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. Bellinger at first, 1 gone. In the dirt, but kept close. In there safely. Bellinger into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out to short. Perdomo tosses to first. Now 2 out. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. And a curve is down and in. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. And Judge spoils that one. Judge waits. And that one is lifted in the air. And that ends the inning. On to the 4th. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Outside.
That's a ball.
And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And the 3-0 finds the zone.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Naylor takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Now up next for Arizona, Blaze Alexander. Struck out swinging his first time. Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, Fernando Cruz.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. That one outside. And the count is 1-2. And that one cutting but missing down low.
2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
No outs, runners at first and second. And there's a ball. Corbin Carroll on deck for Arizona. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Carroll, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Judge on the move, racing back. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-2.
Wow, pretty amazing that only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple. But you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
And now Geraldo Perdomo. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Naylor, the runner at third. Alexander over at first with one away. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And a good eye there.
Outside.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
First and third, one down. On the ground, could be two. Over to Jazz, there's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. An error and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Yankees 2. Bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Marte hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Chisholm stands in now and watches strike 1. The Diamondbacks leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Austin Wells. Caught looking his first time up. And a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Up the middle. Oh, this is off the second base bag. And no throw. He's into first easily. So man aboard. Goldie steps into the box. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Cruz back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, center field. Bellinger sizes this one up. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. Two down, bases empty, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 2. Gurriel gets a piece. And that misses at 1-1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He is struck out and he is walked. Right through there for a strike. Gurriel off of first with 2 away. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Goldie makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The pitch. Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Fly to center his first time. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. And up next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Ball one, no strikes. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. The Yanks trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Foul ball there. Next offering is downstairs. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. One left for the Yankees. They trail at 5-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the top of the sixth. Here's Josh Naylor. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Fernando Cruz out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll. That's in there. Strike one. Naylor leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beaties. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. That's too low. Ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Bellinger pulls it down, and that'll do it. They get a lead. Back here in New York, John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Aaron Judge. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Martinez also getting ready. That misses the zone, and that's ball two.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That one way inside.
No strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Suarez throw to first in time. One up, one down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered in this game. And a curve is down and in. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the
1
zone.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve, and it was the same result as the pitch before.
Chisholm lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo sends it across to first, and the Yanks go quietly. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And that's outside, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first, nobody out. Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1. And that one pulled foul. And misses inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Digging in, Randall Grichuk. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Jazz. There's 1. And that's 2. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Yankees 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Thompson. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. First pitch, and he just misses. The Yankees looking to rally. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And downstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Nobody out, runner at first. Thompson, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. On the ground to third. Goes to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. The D-backs leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back in New York. Now it's going to be Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Leiter back to work. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ball one there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
2-0.
Pitch misses there. 3-0. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone. Man at first with 1 gone. And now Josh Naylor.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 57. F. Ross.
And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Luke Weaver getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. He swings and fouls one off. Good eye in that spot.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Moreno, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Stays alive. On the ground to third, might be two. There's one. Out. And it's a double play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Yankees 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Justin Martinez. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Trent Grisham.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
And that's downstairs and outside. And there's a foul ball. Check swing, now an appeal to third. Did not go. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner, and it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Just missing there. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And here is Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Carroll pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. Alexander. Outside low, 1-0.
The guy at the plate could
1-0.
recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. One now. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Missed with a changeup, and now it's filled up 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Corbin Carroll, and here comes the Yankees manager. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Foul ball. Alexander on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Luke Weaver, the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger sizing it up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Marte in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Just missed. A little bit low. 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Run.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Chisholm drops into the glove, and that is that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kevin Ginkel. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Here's Stanton now. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is inside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And first offering is fouled off. The Diamondbacks trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And it's 1-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Double play ball to second. Acrobatic throw for one. Out. A double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.